So, how do naturalists justify their belief? It's really, this is what they do. They take a ball and they say this caused this ball to move, cause and effect relationships. And they claim that everything can be explained in these cause and effect relationships. Here's the problem. Seeing ball A hit ball B does not explain everything, even though they think it does. You see, they'll look at the laws of nature, cause and effect, and they'll say, therefore, the universe must have a naturalistic cause. And they'll look at the stars and the planets, and they'll say, well, those must have a naturalistic cause. And they'll look at life, and they'll say that must have a naturalistic cause, which is why they're trying to create life in the laboratories to say, yes, this is how it formed using the laws of nature. That is them assuming that the laws of nature created the universe, life, planets, and stars. But remember, they've never observed the creation of life, the universe, stars, or planets.
No, Venom Fang, we haven't observed the creation of this universe itself. But guess what? We're getting really close to knowing how it happened.
Astronomers have long wondered where stars like our Sun come from. Jeff Hester of Arizona State University knows that stars evolve from clouds of gas and dust. What he hopes to discover is how these clouds give life to stars. Astronomers suspected that the Eagle Nebula might provide clues, but even the most powerful Earth-bound telescopes couldn't get a clear view. Spring 1995, Hester aims Hubble Space Telescope toward the Eagle Nebula. As he downloads his images from Hubble, Hester can hardly believe his eyes. This is Hubble's first picture of the Eagle Nebula, some 6,500 light-years away. It shows 3 gigantic pillars made of gas and dust. The tower on the left is about 4 light-years tall.
What gives them their shape is the fact that fairly nearby there are some very, very massive, very luminous, very hot stars that are dumping out huge amounts of ultraviolet radiation. And it's sculpting the surroundings.
These celestial pillars have never been revealed in such stunning detail. For the first time, scientists see that each pillar is dotted with small clumps of gas. Could such clumps be a missing link in the birth of stars? Hester calls the clumps evaporating gaseous globules, eggs for short. The image reveals that forming inside some of the eggs are embryonic stars.
What we're looking at is a snapshot of a very dynamic process, a snapshot of something that's changing. As part of that change, next generation of stars is emerging. This one, for example, you can see the little red dot in there, which actually is the star. And that one is an especially nice one. The star at the tip of the egg is actually pronounced.
In the photograph, the eggs appear small, but our entire solar system could fit comfortably inside each one. These hot clumps of gas are the first stage of the formation of a star, and the towers where they hang are rightfully called the Pillars of Creation.
I bet that one really ironically bites you in the ass.
Hubble's image of the Eagle Nebula shows us an early stage in the creation of stars. What it doesn't show is the next stage, how stars hatch from eggs. That answer came from images Hubble captured in 1994. Some 1,500 light-years away from Earth lies the Orion Nebula. Like the Eagle Nebula, Orion is a birthplace of stars. When scientists closely examined this image, they discovered tiny dark spots. Flattened disks of gas and dust spots created by recently hatched eggs. The spots are called protoplanetary disks, proplids for short. The warm orange clump in the center pours in loose material from the surrounding disk. This squeezes the matter in the center of the clump. The pressure grows. The clump heats up. Eventually, it will become so hot that it triggers nuclear fusion, and a star is born. Heat and radiation from the nuclear fusion generates a stellar wind, sweeping away most of the loose matter in the disk. But some of this loose matter remains in orbit around the newborn star. Over time, the debris gathers into more knots and clumps, growing and evolving into a planet.